All right, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm actually pretty ticked off at this particular story. I think everyone involved in this whole thing, and this whole charade, this whole nonsense, this whole crap, is full of it. And I think this is a political move that's being done to hurt a movie. And I think that the people that are upset about it just need to unlight the fuse on their tampon, because it's entertainment. It's not real. It's not real life. Video games don't cause violence. Movies don't cause violence. Crazy people do. And trying to attribute something to this is ridiculous, especially when just a couple days ago, I did a video saying that the hunt was on because Universal was not going to bow down to criticism from the president, to criticism from people that are trying to claim that the El Paso and Dayton incidences, tragedies were somehow associated with this, or that this was glorifying that, because they don't seem to understand the concept of what a satirical take on a movie is. And so Universal's like, well, we're going to cancel the release of The Hunt. Right. And again, this is what angers me, is that it's fear. It's all being done out of fear. It's so just stupid. Now, Universal Pictures has canceled the release of its upcoming thriller, The Hunt. The film was previously set to hit theaters on September 27th, while Universal Pictures had already paused the marketing campaign for it. After thoughtful consideration, the studios decided to cancel our plans to release the film, a spokesperson for Universal said in the statement. We stand by our filmmakers and will continue to distribute films in partnership with bold and visionary creators like those associated with this satirical social thriller, but we understand that now is not the right time to release this film. Why? Because a spray-tanned man baby who tweets from the toilet at 3 a.m. in the White House and spends the rest of the day golfing got mad at you? Is this where we are now? Is this where Hollywood is now? Is it bowing down to political pressure from a moron? Look, I'm sorry if you happen to be a fan of the president. I am not. And I think that bowing down to him getting upset about this, about the movie, calling Hollywood racist and all this crap, is ridiculous. Because a lot of people worked on this movie. A lot of people worked on it, and a lot of people put in their hard time and their hard work to get it made. And to come out and just go, well, we're going to succumb to social pressure. No, you never back down in these situations. You think Trump would ever back down? You think Trump would ever apologize for any of the dumb, stupid things he has said? Of course not. Of course he would never apologize. So why play into the game? Well, you're worried about pissing off his base, pissing off the states, the red states. Look, you probably wouldn't. But it's a money thing. I get it. It's a thing. Now, insiders tell Variety here that the studio came to the decision alongside the filmmakers. They also said it was a tough decision for the company, but studio leadership ultimately determined that the film could wait. See, it's not like it's going to be completely canceled, but what we're seeing here is the Interview in 2014 all over again, right? Where there's such a big thing about that movie where, it pissed off North Korea so much that they hacked into Sony. That is a tangible reason to hold something, right? Dumb, because they released it only a few months later. They released it for practically free, and the movie still turned a profit. I bought it on Blu-ray for $10 because I was going to support the film, because I thought it was BS what happens. What they've done with this now is look, I'll be fair. Maybe I'm getting more pissed off than I need to be on this one, because I think at the end of the day, it's going to benefit Universal more than it's going to hurt it, because they're going to hold back, saying we want to hold back on this because of the events that happened in Daytona and, or not Daytona, but Dayton and El Paso. But the thing is, the two, they're not related together at all. It's just like Walmart trying to ban video game advertisements, or in some cases pulling down games, Trump coming out and attacking video games. Entertainment does not create this kind of stuff. Many, many, many studies have come out over the years and have come out and said it does not create violent people. It doesn't create sexists. It doesn't create misogynists. This is not the hill you want to die on. You don't want to start attacking art. Agree with it, disagree with it, vote with your wallet, that's fine. But pulling it down because of political pressure is absolutely ridiculous. Now, it goes on to say that previously Universal put a temporary halt on marketing for the film following a series of mass shootings. In the film's new marketing materials that did air, stars such as Betty Gilpin and Ike Barinholtz could be seen brandishing assault rifles and pistols while taking on a group of would-be hunters. Yes, because this is a take on the most dangerous game, where rich coastal elites, you take on people, the salt of the earth type people, and they hunt them. And that is like where in this particular story, by the way, those of you who happen to support the president and think this is a racist, terrible movie about killing deplorables, they're the heroes. They are the ones who are the heroes. They are the good guys in this movie. Do you not understand exactly what is being said in the film? I mean, I'm a fucking moron from Washington, And I figured it out when I saw the first goddamn trailer. So that's exactly what it is. The heroes are the deplorables. It's kind of a movie for you, right? I mean, that's kind of what it is. Now, anyway, taking a look here over at the Wikipedia page to give you guys an idea. The Hunt is an unreleased American satire thriller film, directed by Craig Zobel and co-written by Damon Lindelof. Stars Ike Barinholtz, Betty Gilpin, Emma Roberts, Hilary Swank, and Jason Blum, serving as producer under Blumhouse Productions. If you've seen Blumhouse, you know how they take horror and they turn it on its ear. They satirize a lot in horror with like Happy Death Day and even like The Purge, and a lot of those kind of movies that are lower budget do it in order to maybe kind of like joke around on a subject matter or just have fun with the topic. This is one of those things. It's just a social satire, but no, it upsets the Cheeto in chief and people lose all their goddamn mind and they end up pulling the movie. Anyway, it was scheduled to be released on September 27th by Universal Pictures until being ultimately shelved in the wake of both Dayton and El Paso. And that wasn't shelved as a result of that. It was shelved because Donald Trump didn't like the fact that the movie existed and he attacked it. Had nothing to do with the shootings. This isn't collateral damage pulling out because of 9/11. This isn't phone booth pulling out because of the DC sniper, right? This isn't Spider-Man pulling out because of pulling its advertisements down from 9/11. We've seen studios in the interview, same thing, pull these movies because they're afraid of a social backlash. And ultimately there is none. People don't care as much as you think they're going to. Anyway, this is the premise of the film. Just take a look at this. The film follows 12 strangers referred to as deplorables in the trailer who mysteriously wake up in a clearing. They do not know where they are or how they got there. They discovered that they've been chosen to be in a hunting game devised by a group of rich elites. The hunters gather in a remote facility called the Manor House, but their sport gets derailed when one of the hunted, Gilpin, fights back and starts killing them one by one. Again, when the deplorables are the heroes, you can't really sit there and say what exactly it is. This is a satirical take. It's an under $20 million budgeted movie. And that's really all it is. That's what it is. This is it. Warning, hunting season may be open. Only designated people may hunt. It's all it is. That's it. But no. It's being taken out of theaters because Universal kowtowed to the president because they're cowards, and they are. But they're also going to play the game. Like I said, this is going to be used as a situation where they're going to be able to run marketing or at least run some social media campaigns that are going to come out and say, no. We've the movie's coming out. It's going to be coming out. And they're going to try to build the cult following off of it by people who are angry like myself that are then going to rush out to go see it. Like myself, I'll fully admit, when they have the opportunity to go and see this movie, because, what do you know? They don't like the fact that this has been silenced and pushed back because the president's not happy with it. Well, if we lived in a world where people where we bowed to the president's every whim, we'd be in a dictatorship, not a democracy, or whatever we are, a republic. This is ridiculous. This is cowardice, and it's nonsense, and it shouldn't be happening. Now, at no point, I just want to make this abundantly clear. At no point am I sitting there saying that I am for any of the events in El Paso and Daytona, or Dayton. Sorry, I keep saying Daytona. No, it's tragic. It's terrible. The loss of life is unacceptable on any level, on any front. And we have to do better to understand our society, the mental illnesses that come with it, and how to counteract those and catch them before things turn terrible. That's what we have to do. Targeting entertainment, targeting games, targeting movies, targeting television is a scapegoat. It's not realistic. It is a lie. It is fake news. And I hate when companies give into this crap because it just gives credence for it to keep happening. Anyway, your thoughts or your opinions, please let me know down below. I look forward to reading them. I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a fantastic day, and peace out.